What about now? Can you hear me now? You almost heard me? Nothing now? You can hear it. Okay. Oh my God. I went into sounds. I did. I went into settings. I mean, I can't believe I've never gone into settings and done something. So it's working. Oh, fantastic. Because Roy's out playing golf, of course. I have a brand new computer. Yeah. And man, I do not like the resolution on this screen. And I am just hoping that you all are not seeing me in the brilliant HD that I'm seeing myself here, because it's bad. Oh, note to ball sack. I know you're here. Note to ball sack. This is not a bald spot, okay? This is my white hair growing in. I need my hair done. This is white hair, and then it's my fake dark roots. She makes fake dark roots. So every time my white hair comes in, Ballsack claims it's a bald spot. So I don't know. We might even hear what you have to say later if you want, because I am. What kind of computer did I get, Chuck? It is this big. It's this. It maybe I could. No. I can't. Oh, here. I can do this. Hang on. You won't believe this. Well, I didn't believe it. I guess maybe everybody knows this, that this is the size of computers now. Can you see that? That's my computer. That's the side of the screen. That's my computer, that little box. Michael is here. I want to shout out. Michael, please put your channel down. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but I was going to shout you out anyway, because Robert was there too. Yes, it was sent to me, and I will check it out. So absolutely. Oh, you see it in the mirror behind me. Oh, you see my computer. Let's see. That? Oh no, I see what you see. You see the monitor. Yeah. Yeah, the computer is just a little box. It's just a little box. Now let me tell you, I am charged up, and I don't know the name. I mean, I know the name of it, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Chuck. Oh, Chuck, get on here. Well, first I've got to do the thing. Then you can tell everybody what I'm jacked up on, because I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. Okay, let me get this on here. Okay, Taylor, Chuck, get in here. Sorry, my room is. I clearly have a project going. You're seeing piles of clothing. I clearly have a project going that I'm not going to talk about. Ladybug, you are so sweet. You are really sweet. Yes, I am jacked up. Okay, here comes Tay Tay.
Hey.
Hey, and here comes Chuck.
Ooh.
Chuck,
Hi,
how
Chuck.
do you pronounce my narcolepsy pill?
Oh hell, I forgot.
I always say modafinil, but that's not it. Modafinil.
Any way you like to say it, as long as it's prescription and not generic, because you're probably allergic to it, right?
Okay.
Hey, Maggie.
Balzac is here. I didn't necessarily mean right now, Alice, but go ahead. Come on.
Hey, Alice.
I figured we'd get going first. So Go ahead and get it out. But you want to get something
I
out?
haven't watched the last video yet because
Preach on, Alice.
Yeah.
Preach it.
Go ahead now.
She put one out today. Can you believe it? And we will have it in just a second. But I want to say this right now to anybody that watches this. There's 111 in the room.
Mm.
And anybody that's here now, I don't know everybody. And I don't know who will be watching this afterwards. But I want to give you a warning that there are all kinds of triggers in what we're about to watch. This is a really dark woman who she either feigns or malingers or exploits mental illness. And I've got the proof everywhere from her saying it in her comments, telling people, she did it to get to be, because she's a content creator and that's how she gets things. And in her deleted video, did anybody see that? It's up on this channel. Thank you, Carla. But Alice, I want to be fair. There's probably going to be a lot of people that don't like seeing you here, and I kind of meant later. But
why not?
No, there's
I don't have anything against her.
You guys don't.
That's
I'm
fine with it. And I'm fine with it.
Okay, yeah, because man, I wouldn't come. And let me tell you, there's a bunch of your subscribers. Not only do I not like you, there is a bunch of your subscribers that, first of all, that Frenchy Canadian. He can kiss my tuchus.
You're talking about c'est moi?
No, that dude.
Oh, my friend Daniel.
Daniel, yes, your friend Daniel.
Daniel Fontaine.
You see, I thought that in comment of our last live stream. Yes, let me tell you, there are all kinds of people. Brad, is that our Brad here? Great. And so she's back down to 29.9. 100 was taken away. She is an absolute beggar. Now, I started out, I was going to make some notes. I started making notes. But it was like one after another. Hey, my arm got tired. So I think what we should do is just go through it.
There was just so much. There was so much in all the videos.
So we'll play a little, and then I'll pause, and we will discuss all oh my goodness, the lies that woman, everything that comes out of her mouth is a freaking lie. So hopefully I have this turned up. Oh, I had it on. It won't pause that long.
Black Friday warning, this deal will not last. This space heater is being
commercial.
Tesla.
We opened to her filthy apartment.
It's on Monday night.
I still need to get one of those, Chuck.
I got paid
November 25th.
On the 21st.
She got paid on the 21st.
I went to Walmart and spent over $400 on food, a little bit of food and supplies. My car insurance is due Wednesday. What else is due? Oh, I need to pick up my thyroid medicine tomorrow. It's $130. The Central name brand, because my body can't take the generic. But y'all, I'm done.
Idiot.
I've had it.
She's
There's all this that I haven't even unpacked it yet from Walmart. I guess I can return it to get the money to.
She's so done. She made 3 videos.
Medicine, but
4, actually.
Another one just came
out. What is it? I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to just move into my car, but I just can't.
That would be the best move ever.
Anymore. I'm so depressed. My kitchen is a mess. I need to wash dishes.
Wash.
I'm just going to start cleaning out.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's panning. You've all seen it. Absolute filthy apartment. What in the world does that have to do with not having money? And, okay, I won't monopolize, but remember, I'm jacked up on medication. Now, who the hell spends $400 at Walmart? Anyway, I'm telling you, I've been never spent $400 on groceries when my 3 grandchildren who are eating machines were coming.
Whenever I was growing up in a family of 4, we never spent near that.
You have my undying devotion for saying you are jacked up. I just want to read something that a commenter told her today that I thought was brilliant, and it's going to
Go
be
for it.
deleted. I don't mean to sound insensitive, Glenda, but the reason people are having a hard time believing that you're having a nervous breakdown is because people who are having a nervous breakdown don't have the energy, the time, let alone the creativity to pose for thumbnails for the breakdown.
Right.
It's a multi-part episode, and you also spent time doing all the edits and stuff. If this was really a breakdown, you'd just get it all out in one video. But the fact that it's spilt into several videos on a rolling basis tells a lot of people you're milking it and stretching the breakdown situation for as long as possible to only increase viewership.
I'm done, y'all. Could that sound more fake?
In the
Lord,
eyes of many people, you saw an opportunity to capitalize off of a brief feeling of vulnerability. And you know, she put on there, I'm bipolar. Like, okay, well, why have you never mentioned that before, or why aren't you any medications for that?
Sorry.
Oh, I thought Laura was about to play Netflix for us.
I know.
No, I did. Somehow I had to get. Roy just walked in, and I had to.
Hey, Roy.
I had to. No, he can't hear. I had to close the door. He's downstairs.
We love
okay.
Roy.
Yeah, y'all talk amongst yourself because somehow I got on Netflix.
Oh, I know Robert. She's gonna avoid Thanksgiving, and she said she reneged on whatever she was gonna bring to Jill's house because she can't even remember what she promised to bring. And then she posted a short of like one shitty salad or something, and that was like, oh, this is all I got.
She was supposed to bring the dressing, but she couldn't afford cornmeal.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, she had to take all that Walmart food back to get cornmeal.
Why didn't she buy cornmeal knowing that it was Thanksgiving? And remember, it was just last year when she filmed her day after Thanksgiving fiasco.
You remember that? That's when she walked in like Uncle Fester.
That was scary.
And then Vivian did such a beautiful impersonation of it.
She did.
He's been scary looking for a while now.
Yeah.
God.
Jesus,
Those pictures that she's been posing for are just ridiculous. Okay, so now she's gone. Let's go a little further. Oh, and she's got a bra hanging on the back of the door. Why don't you put that sucker on, Glenda? She hasn't worn a bra in 6 months.
Well, she said I've gone from a size 18 to a 20. Let's be honest, 26.
She's probably she said 20 or 22. I think she's more of at least a 22, and that's being nice.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
So here goes.
Uh-oh.
And now she put the camera up so we can see. Oh, and there was just a cut right there. There was an edit right there. So she's throwing shit away.
I guess I need these GI prescriptions and mammogram prescriptions.
Screw that. No mammogram, no upper GI series. I don't care. I'm going to die anyway.
I think she's subtly hinting that suicide might be an answer for her.
No need to even care this. If anybody wants my ID there and for a big disappointment. Nothing.
Oh, she has bad credit.
She threw away her bills too.
2 loads of bills or just mail.
they
Okay,
sing
this is
and,
real good.
and stay
It
above
was a
water.
brilliant move just to throw away your mail. There could have been money from people in there. There could have been checks in there.
Right.
Could have been gift cards.
I'm just at my breaking point. I'm just done.
Just done.
I'm done.
Anyone who has the means to help me, my PayPal link is below.
That's on every last video.
Right.
My Synthoid medicine is $130.
I managed to pay him back, but I mean, it's like a Ferris wheel, a merry-go-round. It just never ends. It's
Just never ends.
No one is
Borrowed
alone.
money from Will.
No
She
one.
claimed and paid him
Borrow
back.
money from my best friend Dale and pay her back and just.
Who is Dale and who is Will and how much money have they given her?
There's just no.
When she was, the first time I watched this, she's talking about, she has now gone back and put a copy of her insurance bill. That wasn't there the first time.
More money, no more way to make any money. You know, I'll be 73 years old in a few days. Hobby Lobby opened up over here, and I'm thinking.
And they're good Christian people.
Christian organization.
They might give me a chance.
A convicted felon.
He's
And,
too quiet.
you know, Christians believe in
Don't give
forgiveness and redemption. And, you know, should I even go there and apply? Could I even do a
No,
job?
no, don't bother.
Linda, I know you're watching, and all I'll say is I wouldn't go to Hobby Lobby now if I were you. You gave this wacko a little bit too much information, so they'll see you coming, honey.
You know, stocking the shelves and lifting heavy boxes and vending. And I mean, they wouldn't even let me near a cash register, I'm sure.
Well,
You know, they don't have a time in life when you have to pay for your sins, and that's what I'm having to do.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Every dollar, everything, my entire life, and it has just gotten me nowhere. I guess I'm gonna keep my medicine wherever I go, wherever I end up. I'm done with the medicine, right? I don't even care anymore. I'm just done.
done.
And let me tell you, those breasticles are just flopping around in that little t-shirt.
By the way, the word is not done. A cake is done. What she means to say is I'm finished.
Right.
Glenda, oh, she'll never give up. She'll never give up.
No,
She'll
we never
never
got
give
that.
up.
No,
We never got
I'm
that.
fought till I'm just beat up, beat to death.
Dense boobs.
Dense boobs is in the house.
She pulled the peanut. She was throwing away things out of the cupboard, but she put the peanut butter back.
No idea what I've had to go through.
No idea. No idea.
This
No
is
idea.
real good part.
Pure hell.
Hell.
Total hell.
6 years, going on 7. I have been stalked. I have had a GPS tracker put on my phone. I have had even my daughter's backyard.
You have put a GPS tracker on her phone, Laura.
And my daughter's house, my grandkids.
Not
have
on her tire, on her phone.
Her grandchildren have been strong.
And I have never ever mentioned it. Even my dad's son has been stalked because the haters.
How do you stop dead
The
people?
medical examiner got his autopsy report, and they sat there in a video and laughed and made fun of my 19-year-old son because he had condoms in his
That
pocket.
never happened.
Who
No.
does that?
Who
You're a
does
liar.
that?
No one has ever done that.
Kept going,
No.
I kept putting a smile on my face. I kept acting like everything was hunky-dory when it wasn't. It has never been hunky-dory. I moved into an apartment here on Long Island as a decoy to try to get them off my track, to get the scent, you know, into some other direction. Oh, they found me because they followed me. They have written every landlord. They put my name on a neighborhood crime watch list.
It wasn't because she won the lottery to get that house. It was because she was being stalked.
Driving around in her van with her
What the hell?
bucket of poop sloshing
Pause
around.
it, Laura. Scream.
You don't have a bucket to shit in, Glenda.
Hey, man.
Yeah, she cannot videotape in her apartment because that's illegal. That's against the Section 8 rules. Well, dear
Now
heart,
she's
I don't
reading
live in
Vivian
Section 8.
Van.
Nobody ever said that.
Bitch.
And you
Yeah,
don't need to
Vivian
worry
never said
about-
that.
You worry about your own
Vivian's
self. Stay
fine.
out of my life and take care of your own life.
Vivian could care less about Glenda.
Vivian has no interest in this
That I've
thing.
had to go through for the last 6 years. It's just been pure hell. Just pure hell.
Hell.
Now,
Just
I just
hell.
never
Hell.
know when
All that money.
that's gonna happen.
All the money and gift cards and
And all that thank you from the bottom of my heart. That was all just bullshit.
all the housewarming gifts, the 10 million
And the
different
Happy
homes you
Mail,
moved.
that was just bullshit. That wasn't
Yeah.
real.
She threw away the useless
All the
dishes
time
and
there were
trash
woman
that
dishes
pipe
are gonna go in there in a minute.
Alice, you gotta
Glenda's
talk
boobs.
louder, girl. I know you got
Glenda's
something to say.
boobs. You need to change your name to Glenda's swinging boobs.
Oh,
Martin, hello.
did y'all notice that when she was throwing away stuff, she was like Michael from The Office? She kept looking at the camera like, "Are y'all catching this? I'm throwing my silverware tray away. Are y'all looking? I'm throwing my pan away."
Oh, she's throwing away her frying pan.
Who is the director of this short? Oh, for God's sakes.
She's sorting through what she's not throwing it all away.
Oh, no. No.
I've got my eyes out now for cornmeal. You know she had it.
I can't believe she threw away that graham cracker crust. You know she could just eat that with a fork.
She fries everything. Everything.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rusty. You got this to the graveyard? Well, there's about 10,000 of her subscribers.
Oh, we went to a
At
commercial.
St. Jude, there's one thing that makes a
Commercials are always better. Okay. What about the tracker? Why didn't she always has her phone with her? Why didn't she film that? If that happened, why didn't she pull out instead of telling that story? Why didn't she just get out her phone right there and say, "Tow truck driver, here, talk to the camera. What did you find?" And like the tow truck driver turns around. According to her, he goes, "Oh, do you know you're being stalked?" Please.
Well,
Glenda?
it did not make as good a story as the whole GPS on my tire thing.
Right.
Glenda, I want to know why you didn't film that. Because it happened, right? You wouldn't lie about something, would you? Why didn't you just pull out your camera that you had right there with you at all times and take a picture? You can take a picture of a poor guy trying to take a nap on the lawn, and you can't take a picture of somebody finding a stalking device on your car?
Amigo. Girl. Remember that?
the old family,
Sorry.
finding
I'm
cures,
going to read loud for a second.
saving children.
Okay. Now back. Why does she live like that?
I don't know. I couldn't.
I have seen her so far. She had to have dumped out at least 12 half full Pepsi bottles. Like the 20-ounce Pepsi bottles. Like she just drinks half and leaves it sitting around. Okay. With motion detection. Hush. Or stoneware, silverware.
I love it.
She's throwing it away.
She's a minimalist. Do y'all understand what that means? She's a minimalist, and she does this several times a year.
Right.
To live like this.
She doesn't.
I mean, it just never gets any better. There's always bills to be paid, or medicine to buy, or deductibles to pay.
Family goes
to
through
pay.
that. Every
Yeah, that's right.
That's
That's life.
so much to
It's
live.
called life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Up here, never. I don't know what I was thinking. Trying to live on $1,200 a month Social Security, and the rent is $1,055. What was I thinking?
Idiot.
It's impossible. I just
You
can't
let
do it anymore.
rule
My
your
family is stagnant. It's not growing. It's digressing and not progressing.
I think she meant regressing, not digressing.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, I'm a pedantic.
You're good.
Okay. Thank you, Taylor.
Love you, Chuck.
I love you too. You're awesome. You big old sexy girl.
Let's fast forward here because there's a lot of shit.
Girl, I envy your sex life from what I know.
Listen, there ain't nothing going on right now, so you don't
Trust
have
me,
to
it's been 15 years for me. All right. So.
McCracken, what are you doing here? Hi.
Alice, say something, girl.
Yeah, let Alice talk. I need to hear what she has to say.
Alice, let's hear it.
Where you just keep it on the quit. You know,
She
if
had
what you're doing
good
isn't working,
giving her
why
good
continue
advice
to
on
do
how
it?
to
What just happened?
I mean, that's the definition of insanity.
just kicked us all to the curb.
Repeating the same behavior and expecting different results.
That's true.
She learned that in Alcoholics Anonymous.
Which she only went to when she was on probation, by the way.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
of course.
What happened here? Maybe my light bulb. Alexa, turn on Lori's desk lamp.
Lori's eggplant.
Okay.
Uh-oh. We know what that means.
Yeah. She is. I have been meaning to check out. Has anyone checked Vivian's subscribers recently? Because her channel started blowing up.
Yeah, doesn't she have like over 10 grand right now or something like that? Because I know the last time
10,000. Yeah.
checked, she had about that many.
John the Drunk. Oh yeah, she's gonna get into. She's gonna get. And the way she slanders that poor John Sullivan. It's always drunk. He didn't work. On the other hand, she always says the story that he always won he was always the top salesperson. He always won a bunch of prizes, and they went on all these trips that he won from at work. That poor man. And how long have they been divorced? Oh, present company excluded. How long have they been divorced? And she's going on about that. And she took care of the kids. She left those kids. She was on a bar stool at the Ramada Inn. We had left those kids with John. And then when they were teenagers, as soon as they were old enough, they went to live with him. They went to live with him to get away from her. She didn't raise those children. She tells the story about being in bed for 2 years and John doing everything. She tells the story about even when she wasn't on her 2-year sabbatical in bed, he always did the cleaning on Sundays. What did you go get, Chuck?
Chuck's freaking out the Bacardi. He's like, I need the Bacardi for this party.
He went and got supplies.
Well, I guess Taylor just called me out, bitch. Okay, yeah.
It's okay. No judgment.
No,
here.
I love you. I think I'm gonna have a gummy instead of liquor. What do y'all think?
I don't know. I have iced coffee here. That's all I have.
I don't even have any cranberry. You got anything, Alice?
No water.
Ooh, my nurse practitioner was so nice to me yesterday. She invited me over for Thanksgiving.
That's
And I got
nice.
my first taste of real cranberry from a can in over a year or 2 years. And I loved it.
That sounds good.
That is not real cranberry.
No, she's like me. She's like, I don't want the actual berries in there or the juice. I just want the whoop from the can.
But it doesn't have the ridges anymore, does it? They don't still make cans with the ridges, do they?
I don't know, but honey, when I put that between a couple of pieces of turkey, and it was awesome.
That sounds good.
I never used canned cranberry sauce even when I was a new bride who knew nothing. I made real cranberry relish. I think that's the only thing. I learned that I think in home ec.
Girl, what year were you a new bride? 1980.
Please,
1990.
1979. Okay.
The year I graduated. The class of 79.
Do the math, you trolls.
I'm sorry. Oops. I did.
Oh, yeah. Dating the guy that set his farts on fire. That's right.
Right.
She was dating him.
See,
yeah. Basically, she went home with him because she was the last person in the bar and then kept, going over his house and hanging out.
You know who I don't think is going to ever come back here again is Will.
Oh,
probably not.
No. Oh my God, this is so sick. Do you all know what this means?
What are you talking about, Laureen?
Read what is on the screen. This is sick.
Oh, dear.
Hi, Beth.
Robert could be my child. I have been flirting with and objectifying a man who could be my son.
Well, that's kind of hot. Is that on Netflix?
That should be a Netflix show.
I've been watching that John Benet Ramsey thing on Netflix. That's freaky.
I need to start that one.
I want to watch it. Don't tell me anything.
I'm consumed in Outer Banks right now. That's a good one.
Are you? You like that one?
Yeah, I'm on season 3.
Oh, wow.
Connie, does she ever? Yeah.
And then we started Man on the Inside, too.
Yes.
Horn got married in 1968.
Oh, wait.
My hair.
Robert
Gray wasn't even born then. Good Lord.
Here's a
Ew, don't give Glenda any ideas.
I'd rather Roger just probably turn out to be bisexual than have to deal with this gerontophilia. Is that what's called? Gerontophilia, when you're attracted to real old people? No, there is. I remember going through an abnormal psychology course in nursing. And
I'm sure that there's something out there called that.
Well, there's pedophilia, which is sexual yearning for children.
Yeah, we know.
And then there's hebephilia, Hebe, which is a yearning for teenagers. And then there's gerontophilia, where you want you an old man or lady. Oh, Sue Horn says gross.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Oh, I love that too. Oh, Leper, I love that Man on the Inside. I've got 2.
Yes, we just started that.
We
just started that. We love it.
I can deal with him better than I can deal with Whoopi Goldberg. Oh.
Hey, some people get off on old women.
Right?
Well, she needs to go on, what's that site? Fans only.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Fans only. I love that.
And then
does that have Granny Love?
Ex-hamster,
All right, girl.
Oh, here, good enough. Knows the spelling.
Disguise her face, She could put on heavy makeup or do something, wear a mask. She doesn't have to show her face.
How do you know all this, honey? Alice? You seem like a really nice lady at the Methodist church who
Yeah.
brings casseroles to people who are grieving, and all of a sudden you know about all this sexuality.
Hey, she could
I
be
got
both, which would be just fine.
She could be both. Yeah, you're
Which
right.
would be just fine. Yeah.
I thought about going on OnlyFans to do what Cynthia Beaumont does with her candy.
What were you gonna do?
Just kind of tongue some candy around.
She does that on only. Don't you have to pay on?
They pay you.
Don't you have to pay on OnlyFans?
You have to pay to view. You don't have to pay to be on it.
You get paid
to get off on it.
Oh yeah, maybe there's some people that are have some fetish for skin pickers.
Oh gosh.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There is.
I'm sure there is.
Oh my God. One of the things I watched, I cannot believe I sat here one day, a video came on and it was this lady, there was no sound and she moved her head forward and picked up something and her entire head was covered with dandruff. I mean, it started picking off the dandruff. Oh, and I got off of it for a second, but it's just, I mean, did she wait and do her whole thing? Oh, did you already see? I'm telling you, this is white hair. It's not fall. It's just
so is mine.
You can't see it. And these are fake dark roots. It looks even worse because the white hair is against my fake dark roots.
I have a real problem going to confession lately because I had to tell the priest that when I see porn, gay porn or straight porn, it just makes me laugh. It's not erotic. It's just stupid. I mean, body parts, hair, fluids. It's just so gross. It's stupid. And he's like, well, that's because you're really, really old. Oh, good. Thank you, Father.
The braless limbo video.
I love that you picked June 27th. That's my birthday, and that's also the birthday of Ross Perot and Captain Kangaroo and Helen Keller.
What day?
June 27th, like that lady said.
Oh.
Laura, you have an unusually dark red lipstick. What prompted that?
I think it's the new computer that comes with a new camera.
Okay.
Is
well,
it too dark?
No.
Well, I did.
No, it looks good.
I did try to go a little red because of my earrings. Oh,
it does make this question. The last 4 Merle Sully videos, she's been in her prison tank top with that white overcoat. Does the woman ever bathe?
Only when I saw her take a shower.
Women notice this stuff.
Didn't she make a video recently where she said that she's only going to be showering and washing her hair once a week or something like that?
That was to save on toilet paper.
Alice, what did we do to scare Alice left the building?
No, I think she just stepped out for a minute.
I love when Laura has music playing.
Here's the commercials get really loud. Okay. Oh, now I can skip.
But I never get any different results. Just
TPA, they used to call it tit, piss, and
Oh,
ass.
just counts the garbage bags. Yeah, we're up to number 3 now. Just counting.
Kind of high.
Let's go to
Sorry,
the
my
video
sister
she did
called.
today. She put, oh good, I'm glad you're back because now we're going to go to the one, you haven't seen the one she did today, have you? 2 hours ago. I am not my, you can't
Daughter's keeper or some
Welcome
shit.
back to my channel. I am on my way to jail. She cooked today. Quite to eat.
I can't even remember what I was supposed to bring. Idiot.
I was supposed to make something.
I reneged.
This is Thanksgiving. She made this yesterday.
I reneged on what I was supposed to bring.
Now she doesn't know
Anyway,
what
I
she's
had to
saying.
renege on my offer to help her cook. I just can't. I'm
just
just not in
can't.
the right frame of mind with my nervous breakdown and everything that I had the other day.
Nervous breakdown.
So
On
called.
video.
That's real
And
good,
no, I
Glenda.
didn't film it. I'm not an actress.
These need to be
Yes, you are. Well, you're
she
a bad
is.
actress.
all of these
That
videos.
bad one.
You're the worst actress.
Yeah, it was all just to get those 30K subs, and then she lost.
And then
100
they all
anyway.
went away. They figured
Yeah.
it
Show
out.
you the way that it is and try to show you what it's like.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, social
You know,
security at my age.
Merle is so
Most
altruistic.
of us who live on social
The
security
whole point of
are
this
my
is
age or
to
older.
teach the young people
It's
that they
hard,
must
and I
save
want all of you guys
retirement.
to know, especially I have a
They
lot
will
of young
end up
people who watch me.
eBay.
Yeah,
Who has a lot of
Glenda's
young
dense
people.
boobs. It's just my camera.
Amanda's budget, but she changed it to Life Unfiltered.
No
But I
one
can't
cares.
find it when I put in
No.
Life Unfiltered because there are a lot of other channels with that same
There
name.
are
If
so
you put
many
in
more
Amanda's
channels.
budget, can find her, and she has kind of put her budgeting channel on hold because she and
They
her husband both
fired.
retired from their jobs, so
Ah,
they're really struggling, and so
Why?
she's showing what it's like to live on a low income and and young. I don't even think she's 35 yet. They're both in their early 30s with children, and she bought a trailer, paid cash for it. She worked so hard, lived in her car for a year while she worked in
It's
Oregon.
too
and
large
she
to live in
lived
her car. Oh,
she didn't have she wasn't born with a silver spoon in her mouth either. She's had to struggle.
Where she needs some shots, I think.
College education, and I mean, like a lot of us from the 1950s.
we never got that in
I
Mississippi.
mean, we did the best that we could. I was talking to Dale. She called me the other day when she saw the video because she was worried about me. And
Dale was worried about her.
Good. Give me
Dale.
Oh, yeah, she
I know
puts
her.
up a
She,
picture of
I
Dale.
did a video
Good.
with her a couple of times.
Exploit her.
My mom was broke as hell and
and
ended up at University of Southern Mississippi and got her.
First married, and Jason
Can
was
happen.
married. Well, I guess we'd been married about 3 years, so he was about 2 years older.
Merle.
And her husband kept Jason for me. Well, I work 2 days a week now, only 2 days. I work for a weekly newspaper there called the Seacoast Echo.
The Seacoast Echo.
And the newspaper was published
Bay
on
St. Louis. Yeah, that
So
died years ago.
So we had to work late on Wednesday.
She has a picture of me on her thumbnail.
I saw that. And it's mixed with somebody else, right? Like,
And she's just yammering on about.
John's responsibility to pick up Jason from the daycare. And I'd get home at 8 or 9 o'clock, and Jason would still be across the street at our dad's daycare. He would be at the bar drunk. And even then, I didn't even know that he was an alcoholic. Now, I grew up in South Mississippi, in the county, it's called Pearl River. Where I grew up, and it was a
what kind of hints does it take, girl?
I don't know.
He was supposed to be out there.
You and Dale drink.
Hello.
Well, she just doesn't like to be alone, so that's why she put up with it too.
Just piled up of little pint bottles of vodka. All those evenings and early mornings, we thought he was down at the bar and slopping the hogs and
Slopping the hoes. No,
feeding the
slopping the
chickens.
hoes.
And Laura hasn't even been making any videos. So why is she bringing her up now?
Oh, now it turns out her daddy was a drunk. She didn't know about it.
I didn't know what an alcoholic was. I just thought John liked to drink beer. So, I just did everything in my power to work as much as I could. I eventually did go to work full time. I got a job at Equitable Shipyards in New Orleans.
As an executive secretary.
Executive secretary.
Executive.
Executive
Hi, and does
Very high paid and prestigious
Oh,
very
yeah.
high up there.
So I don't remember where John.
She
was
could
doing
type
that
and take
there, but anyway,
shorthand. I don't know where she got those skills.
a bar on every corner.
I don't know either.
Sadly, she doesn't remember
You know, she had
anything
the
about
one.
it.
She had the one semester at junior college.
A lot of y'all have come down hard on my daughter because of this nervous breakdown that I'm having.
Yammer, yammer,
But
yammer.
it's not her. I'm not her responsibility, and it's just. I know a lot of cultures.
Oh, she
don't
drives.
feel
I
the
am
way
not.
Vultures?
I don't think that.
But who do you call that bail you out of jail? It's always Jill, right?
You know, Jill,
Right?
she's
Linda?
done very well for her mom.
Oh, please. Jill watches everything this woman puts out. How could she not?
She still got all of her scruples because she should be, you know, she had a very, very hard life.
It's a wonder she has all of her
I
scruples.
did everything I could to.
What is that?
She don't know what a scruple is.
After I left John, it was weird. She was only
I love that. She don't have her scruples. What?
19 and Jerry was 13.
What the hell does that
Jason
mean?
was 18.
She has no idea.
She don't know.
Had his own place with his
She still has her scruple. Unlike Glenda, I don't have my scruples.
No, we've lost our scruples.
My scruples, that ship has sailed.
And she was 16. Who had family.
Laura, I appreciate that you're wearing your Glenda shirt.
She ended up in the Northeast. She
Kind of backwards, though.
moved up here with him.
She moved. Jill just moved when she was 16 to Asbury Park with a boyfriend. Had graduated from high school.
And she had met the boy there. He was probably 3 or 4 years older than her, and he ended up being very abusive to her. But she worked full time. The job that she worked part time, she would go from that job and then work at a diner there on the Jersey Shore. She didn't have a car. She rode her bicycle everywhere. And when the brakes went out on the bike, she still rode it in the snow and ice and had to use her feet to stop the bike. You know, by then I was a full.
This video has just taken on so many directions that I'm confused.
God.
So that I wouldn't feel.
But why is my get to me? Come on,
What?
clickbait. That is freaking clickbait.
Yeah.
This is going to be about Laura. Let me get user.
Spent 4.5 months in jail for grand theft.
Yeah,
And even when I got out of jail, I was just floundering. I just couldn't function. I had no family, nobody to help me. From jail, I went to a halfway house that actually turned out to be a 3/4 house because after I did the 6 months in the halfway house, I graduated to the next 6 months. And I also finished my probation.
She graduated.
Okay, so I'm going to end the video here because it is getting to be too long. So this is part 1.
Well,
and we'll have part 2 of
the main thing is it was over 8 minutes, which y'all have pointed out is the magic number.
What the hell was my picture doing on that? And it said
I
psycho.
studied the 10 most powerful empires of the
Well,
That is absolute clickbait.
oh my God. Lauren,
Oh, yeah.
she
I
dreams.
think she
about
wants
you.
the attention. She wanted your attention. That's how she got it.
That woman, her thoughts are always on you and what you would say. And my goodness.
Oh, Miss Pidcock is here. Hello.
Hey, Helen.
Yeah, just
Satan's
that
here.
whole video, it just went like 10 different directions that I don't even know what it was supposed to be about to begin with.
Well, tomorrow there'll be one where she's like,
Where it's the same thing. A
But
big
no,
video
it's
about
probably
nothing.
be like, I'm sorry, I'm bipolar, and none of my meds, of course, are for bipolar, but this is just how I do, and I had to get it all off my chest, blah, blah, blah. And
Oy vey, as I would say.
Oy vey is right.
What is wrong with that woman?
Everything. What isn't wrong with her?
It's not a nervous breakdown. What it is just a complete debased lack of morals.
It's just a temper tantrum. It was a temper tantrum. That's what it was.
Exactly.
It's an insane amount of no self-awareness about how all of us know what she has done, what she does, how she does it. And it's like, oh, okay, we're going to fall for this again. Okay, great.
Well,
let's PayPal this poor old lady some money. God.
Well, it's like she had complete control of herself. So she didn't have any sort of breakdown. That's what the difference is. Usually whenever you have a breakdown, you lose control, and she had complete control. So it's just a temper tantrum.
She was going through when she acting like she's throwing away everything in the cupboard. She was filtering through, and then she'd see something and put it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm not so out of control that I'm going to throw away the peanut butter.
Right.
I love that she's now a minimalist. That's so cute.
Oh, she said that for years.
She's been
so
saying that forever.
Yeah.
And what do people not? Of course, so many subscribers have come and gone, but everything that anybody's ever given her is gone.
Yeah.
Even before it's just gone.
Whenever they stop talking to her, they leave her channel or whatever, she throws away whatever they gave her.
I still can't believe she threw away that graham
anyone.
cracker crust. I mean, she could have put a pound of butter on that and just eaten it. It would be great.
I love you. I love you too, Robert. And I would go to the movies with you. What do you?
I would too.
What are you going to see?
Me too. Why don't we make it a foursome?
Foursome, yay. We could put it on Alice's OnlyFans.
There's some good stuff. Hey, has Wicked started yet?
No, I'm Bet Life.
I don't know. I want to go see it though.
Yeah, me too.
Chuck, have you heard of Fet Life?
Have I heard of what?
Oh, June 27th. You just made a darn good point. Oh man, she is the time she's been stalking everybody, sending her anonymous emails that are not so anonymous. And,
hi everybody.
and by the way, when I called Hobby Lobby, Glenda, I gave them my name. I gave them my name, my phone number, everything. I don't do things anonymously. As you know, like when I contacted the housing authority, I gave them my name.
She will never, ever find a, quote, job. No.
She wouldn't go apply anyway.
No. Hell no.
Excuse. You know, I suppose she was going to say, I shouldn't have let the cat out of the bag, because she probably would say that she went and applied and they wouldn't hire her. And now she can say, well, I couldn't apply because I couldn't get a job there because that that desert hag. Yeah, Glenda, you can see I'm real bothered about what you think of me.
I'm not an actress.
No, you sure are not.
Girl.
No.
You are not an actress.
We know talent when we see it, and we know
that ain't talent.
Talent. He's got no talent.
No. No. That constant looking at the camera like, you see this? I'm throwing this away. See this? I'm throwing this. I mean, come on, girl.
And then how many times does she count the bags? And then the next one she count, and then she doesn't.
2, 3.
She swears she takes them to the dumpster. No, she has them all piled down there. Well, I'm just going to have to take them out one at a time. I am not Jill's responsibility. That's what she says. It just says I'm not. Yeah, babysit for free. Get on YouTube and beg. It's your subscribers' responsibility, right? Yeah, you know Jill Perry. And then I've made a decision. I've decided to accept money for babies.
I remember that. Yes, I've
Oh, yeah.
decided to accept pay for babysitting.
How much money does she owe her daughter? I thought she's babysitting to pay her back. She
Mhm.
told
Never,
she
never.
told one of her former subscribers, who is now on the phone with me, that Jill deducted $30 from her debt every time she babysat. Did you hear anything like that, Alice?
No,
Never. No. No.
nope, never heard of that at all.
Oh no, Carla, she has another regular babysitter or another babysitter. You can't depend on Glenda.
What?
She can't
Got
depend on
another
Glenda.
babysitter? No more than Mama?
She's so unreliable. She'll
Mhm.
get on the say on if she's late to go to Jill's because Jill has a time that she has to be somewhere. Don't
Right.
you think she could drive there faster, more efficiently without
Mm.
making a video? But no, she makes video on the way. How many times? Well, I'm late again, and Jill said she had to absolutely leave at so and so, but I didn't leave till this and this.
Well, if Jill has another babysitter, then this is what triggered her. Nobody cares. Nobody loves me. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to live in my car.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Lord. Preach.
Get it,
I mean,
Alice.
I only wish. I know you hate it when I say that. Where did Chuck get back here? Now, what did he
Chuck.
do?
He'll
Chuck.
be back.
Okay. Did he make a mistake?
He may have. You know how I have a tendency to do that. So
Yes, you
somebody
do.
probably did at
You're
some point.
constantly clicking off and on. Oh, Nikos, I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey,
Hopefully,
Nikos.
Will stops by. All
Oh,
that
yeah,
food
Will.
she threw away. Well, she did. She did shows that she had a freezer full.
So I wonder what she bought at Walmart for $400 then. If she had a freezer full of food.
Yeah. And then she said a little. She said for food, and then she said, well, a little bit of food and supplies. What kind of supplies, Glenda?
A
Yeah,
rope.
can't you get those supplies at Dollar Tree
A
and save a
rope.
whole bunch of money?
No, I don't think. I think you got to go to the package store to get those supplies. Or over there to, well, she has a lot of nerve discussing the bad side of town considering where she lives. But she goes, she might have to go over there across from the hospital every once in a while and do a transaction. Isn't that right, Glenda? Oh my goodness, did I just accuse you of buying drugs on the street? Yes, I think I did. Chuck went to party, his gummies kicked in.
It may have.
Toilet paper for her mudslides. Yeah. Yeah. What do you have? She had sets of cookware. Oh yeah, all the dishes. Oh, she threw in one of the next one, Fanny. In one of the following ones, you saw her throw away the all the Pioneer Woman stuff. Well, but by throwing it away, she threw it in a trash bag. One of the continuations.
I love Dollar Tree also.
I do too. And side note, they have done a lot with that extra quarter.
They have.
There has been a big upgrade to Dollar Tree. They are doing some fantastic dupes. Do you all watch a channel called Vivian Tries?
No, but I'll have to go watch it.
Oh, Vivian Tries. It's fantastic. She does all the Dollar Tree dupes, and she's got the real one there and the dupe, and it's amazing.
Huh.
Oh yeah, Vivian Tries it out. It's good. $400 for household items. Yeah. When you know, see, that's the thing. She knew and she went on and made a video. Oh, yeah, we did it. You sure helped me. when I ask you to run my videos,
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'm just putting my avatar up, so I'll be right back.
I'll do that when she gets back. But yeah, she makes the video. We did it. I got a good paycheck. So she gets us good. She said her paycheck was what, $600 or something. So she runs out, shoots a wad at Walmart, supposedly, knowing that she's got prescription to pick up, knowing that her insurance is coming due. What'd she spend the $400 on when she had just gone to Stop and Shop and bought $60 worth of groceries a day or two before? And her freezer is full.
And instead of making the video, she should have just run back to Walmart, taken everything back, and picked up her prescription, and then she would be just fine.
Now, what I'm telling you, I have never heard of, maybe I just don't know. It doesn't ring true to me that she cannot take a generic drug. I've never had any thyroid issues.
Has problems with the synthetic levothyroxine. And
is that a thyroid?
Yeah, thyroid levothyroxine. I think she's on the same thing that Glenda's on.
She says her body just can't take it.
Well, they say if you take the levothyroxine, you're supposed to lose weight, and if you're not losing weight, then it's not working on you. So I don't know.
You know, I would bet you if I were a betting woman, and I live in Las Vegas, I would bet you she has diabetes. And she has said before, the doctor said I had diabetes, but I don't. And what the hell was she on metformin for if she doesn't have diabetes? So if she has diabetes, she can get Mounjaro or Ozempic or something and get some of that. She'd feel a lot better if we have, until this temper tantrum, she hasn't shown the full bod from all angles. Man, the weight she has gained in the last year or two. She has just been constantly, just month after month after month. What is she just sits around there and eats.
Yes.
The brand name of her thyroid is really inexpensive. So oh my God, look at that cute dog. So what she claims it was what, like she pays like $190 for a 3-month supply. You take it
for 1 month. You don't have to buy it for 3 months. She can buy a 1 month supply if that's all she can afford.
Exactly. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's right. And let me tell you, Carla has every item that she's thrown away cataloged, I am sure. And we'll know if she puts it, if we see it again. I'm counting on you. Oh yeah, she threw one of her plants out. And my goodness, that's content. How many videos has she made of her watering the plants?
I know, right?
Oh my God, Crazy Horse. She has got to feel real bad. And I'm sure throwing that fit made her feel better. But she still couldn't manage to bust out a tear. Try as she might. I think she's just too damn heartless. I wonder if she's ever cried.
I don't think she has. Or she's cried for herself.
Yeah. What I know about is you can get your blood level regulated on either brand or generic. There's a difference in the absorption rate, but you need to be regulated. Well, kind of like you probably would need to go be at the doctor on a regular basis. She doesn't go. She doesn't go to the doctor, We're getting to sit in a recliner to read all the comments. The haters post, yes. That's right. Oh, she spends a hell of a lot more time on her haters than she does on her own channel. Yeah, she's a big celebrity. Oh, and there was something. Oh, there was something recently. I don't know what it was, but she said that she just got thousands and thousands of replies. She said it twice. This is a quote. Thousands and thousands. When you can look right on there and see, okay, there's 300 and 150 of them are you responding to the 150. Oh gosh, what? Tell us what that means, Avalon. Oh, and Avalon, I saw your comment at Mike's. Somebody sent me a screenshot, and I saw you there. So Mike, you've probably given up on us. Oh, we still have 188 in here. Should we watch any more of it?
We can.
Where's my little baby? Oh, she is sound asleep. We have coordinating outfits on today.
That's cute.
I took her shopping with me in her stroller.
Head to At Home, your holiday headquarters.
Sorry,
Get ready
so
to slay the season and save.
God, commercials are ridiculous.
How are you spending your?
Okay. Okay, this is a good one. This is when she throws away. Second day. Comes up, share, like. I'm so done.
So done.
Showing their bills.
I'll stop being that I can get donated all the money I need.
I can't get my controller. I don't know when I'll be able to get it.
Shouldn't have blown that $400, idiot.
I guess I'd be better off.
Synthoid 90-day supply is 130. I'm allergic to the generic and can't take it. Allergic to it.
Allergic. Is that possible? Like, I feel like you would have to be allergic to the drug.
Have to I will consult
additives, the different additives that they use.
Okay.
Yeah,
I hope that wasn't a stupid question.
Oh, okay. Now she threw away. She has a big stainless steel bowl in the refrigerator. She threw it away.
Stainless steel.
She threw away the egg carton. Either she threw away her eggs or there was an empty carton.
Yeah, they're all out for them on set, but whatever they do and they can get it online. I guess I'll keep this crock pot, even if I leave and don't need it. Jill can use it.
Even if I leave. See, that's dark.
That is.
That's dark. Oh, Jan, no kidding. If you have the means to donate a few dollars to my PayPal, the link is below.
Okay.
No pride whatsoever.
No. I think it was staged, Jackie Mac. I definitely think it was staged.
Again,
oh yeah.
If you have the means to help financially, my PayPal link is below.
Home with Thanksgiving dinner. We were supposed to eat at the Ike's godmother's house, and I had said yes, I will come. But then something came up with her, and clean out my junk drawer. And she had to cancel, so Jill is cooking.
She's working to get just the right angle now.
She doesn't He's gonna do it.
Oh, she's throwing away all the dirty dishes.
You know, Thanksgiving dinner, anytime dinner.
Now she's throwing away her flatware. Oh,
Now
and
she's cooking and
the tray, the divided tray that the flatware's in.
frying a turkey, and she asked me to make the dressing. Make it with what? I don't even have any cornmeal and no money to buy any cornmeal. Crazy.
Isn't cornmeal like
I better
50
keep this
cents?
in case
Yeah.
sell them.
It's fairly inexpensive, yes.
I was gonna say could she get that at Dollar Tree where it would legitimately be $1?
You're not going to get anything for used TV. There she threw away a second divider. All the gadgets. I saw Wiz. Yeah. I see the vodka bottle. She must have noticed it.
I didn't catch that. I'm gonna have to go rewatch it. Is that the second one?
Yeah. And it's sitting right there by her medication too.
Oh.
I can't believe she didn't edit that out.
At Ashley, it's not just Black Friday. It's the Ashley stain-resistant fabric. Where have you been all my life? Black Friday.
I won't pay money to get the ad free.
I stopped getting
No, me neither.
Long Island pears.
Oh yeah,
bag of food every month because all it ever had in it was vegetables from China, and I mean I did everything to try to make those Chinese vegetables taste good. They didn't. I mean,
she turned down the free food that they were delivering.
So I just stopped getting that. I don't need more stuff coming in here that I can't even use or eat.
I would have found a way to make it work.
Oh, it has very high sodium. Yeah. You see the salt she puts in everything she makes.
Right.
What are the cabinet? Do I need to clean out?
Oh yeah, here goes the dishes. Hear the clang?
Tired of this too.
She's tired of it. Oh my God. She might really bust it. She might be busting that stuff up. Yeah, that was the Pioneer Woman dishes. Now she's underneath throwing away. Sounds like pots.
What's she gonna cook with? Cook her slop in. What's she gonna cook her slop in?
Well, she kept a crock pot. Oh, great. Now she's throwing away her cleaning supplies.
Didn't she just buy those? She just bought those.
Yeah.
Why buy all of this? I mean, just leave the onions and the potatoes in the bag that they in the grocery store.
She has a bin from Dollar Tree that was full of onions and potatoes, and she threw that whole thing away. Supposedly threw it away. God, I got my
4, 5, 6, 7 bags of junk.
She can't.
7 bags of junk.
Here I can get rid of this. Picture freezing, storage containers.
I'm just waiting for her to get to the recipe box. Oh,
I need another bag.
Throwing away all of her plastic containers and the lids. How wasteful for somebody who doesn't have any money to buy cornmeal.
Very wasteful.
What, are you going to go buy all that stuff again, or do you expect it to be gifted to you? What else can I throw? Throw away that crap on the wall. It looks dumb. Everything's so small. Clean out some of those refrigerator magnets. recipe box.
This recipe box, what does it do? What does it do? Bring back bad memories. Why have I held on to it for 50 years? I don't know. I don't like it. I've never liked it, and I didn't like the person who gave it to me. My mother too. You go in the garbage.
Poor Dort.
I know.
Going in the garbage, yeah.
Don't need all this stuff on the walls. I don't need any more
Yeah,
plants
she
to
showed
take
that.
care of.
She made a point of showing that pioneer woman plate, and she said, "I'm tired of this." Oh, now she threw away the plant. 8 bags of crap, and the counters are still piled high. She's throwing away everything in the cupboards, but she won't clean up. She threw away the
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water.
Oh, now she's throwing away a nice plant pot, like a ceramic one.
Yeah, I saw that one. She could have sold all that stuff on Facebook Market.
Stuff that I'll never use, that I care nothing about. So this, all of this is going into the garbage too.
Oh, she has a bin full of, that was a bin full of clothes, it looks
No,
like.
I'm not donating any of it. It's worthless. Why give garbage and
then she writes,
unusable items
to be
a thrift
continued.
store for somebody else to have to try to go through and do something with.
Why LA women aren't going to the gym? Is this your tennis instructor?
That's right. Glenda just trashed the planet with all your crap. Okay, 3 days ago, two days ago. Okay, I reached my limit.
And over $400.
Okay, here's the one we didn't see.
So I'm in the bedroom today, but first I want to go outside and take some of these bags of trash out to the dumpster.
Today she's wearing the same clothes. It's supposed to be a different day, but she's wearing the same clothes.
I think I have 10 filled up to go out today.
Oh no, she did too.
But I can only take a couple at a time. I just can't, walk that far and carry something heavy and make it up and down the stairs. But I'm in the bedroom today. I've still got a lot of cleaning out to do and throwing away and minimizing. Is it minimal? Minimizing, whatever. So I'll turn this around and let you see what I've got on my bed. I have to get through it before tonight so I can sleep in my bed. But I'm going to continue while I'm on this kick of cleaning out all of my junk and getting rid of so much stuff that's just been packed away and sitting around in boxes that I haven't worn for years and I probably will never wear. There's just no need to hold on to it anymore. And I may be, I may have to just pick up and leave. I don't know how much longer I can afford to live here. I am going to start looking for a job. A new Hobby Lobby opened over here. Either they'll hire someone with a felony conviction for shoplifting. I kind of doubt it, but I guess it won't hurt to go and talk to the manager and see if they have anything, how they feel about someone with a past. I don't even know if they still check that anymore, but that was a long time ago. I don't do that kind of stuff anymore. I'm not on drugs anymore, but I've got to get a job. I did fill out
I got to get a job.
I got to pause here because are you not going to come back? I hope you're watching. While I'm in this project in my room, this used to be the guest room, and I went through it stage 2. I gave away a really nice bed with all custom bedding and everything because I want to turn this into my salon. But this is not my salon because there's all this crap. And anytime Roy sees anything in the house that he thinks is mine, he just throws it in here. Although all this isn't his fault. All this is my fault. But that's my plan to get my salon. But anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, while I was cleaning out all this is out because I cleaned out the closet. And the way I've cleaned out the closet is I've just taken it all out and put it in the room. And I found some of my old notebooks from when I was, you know, Laura Schilling, cub reporter on the Glenda Sully case. She says that she only shoplifts when she's on drugs. And she only went on drugs because her son was killed in an accident. Now, in there, I had that date written down. I don't remember, but I think it was 1997. Do you know, Alice? I think it was 1997, but whatever year it was. She had shoplifting convictions years before that. So that's a big lie. Well, and according to her, she only shoplifts when she's on drugs. So she was on drugs before her son was tragically killed. And Glenda, nobody made fun of your son for having condoms in his pocket. You're laughing about it on, if you're a liar. You're a liar. We all feel very, very bad. It is so horrible. I am so sorry that that happened. And I can't imagine. It's got to be, that has to be the worst thing that can happen to you, is to lose a child. I can't think of anything worse.
Neither can I.
No.
That's got to be the worst.
Mm-hmm.
And we are so sorry. Nobody has ever made fun of it.
No.
Nobody has ever done anything but grieve it with you.
Right.
The point is, it doesn't give you license to become what you already were. You didn't become this. You already were. It doesn't, you use that as an excuse for abhorrent behavior. I mean, you really are the scum of the earth, Glenda. You're horrible. You're horrible. You have no redeeming values practically. Hopefully you enjoy time with your two youngest grandchildren. I don't know. I doubt it. I bet you're over there on your phone working on your channel, working on your comments all the time. I don't think you give them much time at all, unless you go.
I don't think so either.
Get fast food somewhere.
Yeah.
But and what about your older grandson? You have no relationship with him apparently. Who can have a grandchild out there? And just so apparently his dad has no relationship with him. How awful is that? How awful is that?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about I know you like him, Alice, but I have no use for Orlando. There's Chuck. Yes.
Oh no, I don't like him. I just didn't like that he was being accused of being Zeus and then having all his private life displayed. And all his court records, every arrest.
He deserves
every lawsuit that they.
He deserves every bit of that. Yeah. Find out. Yeah, he deserves every bit of that. He was a deadbeat dad. That poor mother fought him for child support.
I know, but the thing is, this was about Glenda. It has nothing to do with Jason. And then what pissed me off is that Zeus wouldn't come on and admit that he wasn't Jason and show his face. And that's what I wanted him to do. Show your face.
He can't because he doesn't exist. That was Jason in Glenda's kitchen making the candy. It absolutely was. It absolutely was.
That's where we'll agree to disagree.
We'll have to, because I know. I mean, Diane had him down to the veins in the scar.
And I showed her the discrepancies in her information, what she did, and she agreed with me. She says, you're right. Because one scar on one hand goes horizontal and the other one doesn't. It's over here and it's got like zigzag off his wrist over here somewhere. It's not the same scar.
Why did Yankee ask
scar?
Okay, you think he's this guy in Indiana?
It
And
is
there
a guy in
there
Indiana.
probably is this guy. There probably is a guy in Indiana. That guy in Indiana was not there with her making the candy.
You know how I even know now, because she had told me that, oh, he's been so busy. He bought a new restaurant, an Italian restaurant that's very upscale, and him and his brother are going to be redoing it, and they're going to. And you know what I found? A little shack, wood framed shack. It is an Italian restaurant with pizza delivery, but it is not no high class whatever.
Well, like his big candy factory, he sells.
Yeah, like his big candy factory, exactly. And that's how
okay. So there is this.
Because how would she have known about this restaurant that he had just bought? That was supposed to be the subscale place. And then when I go searching through the records, I find the restaurant, but it's an old shack. Stalking is a Crime has a video on their site with that restaurant.
You still have that channel?
It's not mine. It wasn't mine. I know everybody thinks it was, but no, it wasn't mine.
Okay. I think that this guy in Indiana is out there, but that was absolutely Jason playing the part. Okay, why the janky accent? Why did he have to have the German accent?
I have no idea.
Because we would recognize his voice.
Because he wanted to be different and something that she made up some excuse. But that guy, that Steve Phillips, is nothing but a low down scum of the earth, has nothing to his name. She had also told me a while before I found it, that he had this Victorian house that he built out in the country, but he missed his little cottage in Evan, what's the name of that town? Brownwood or something like that. And he let it go, and he went back to his little cottage, and that's where he's living. Well, when we went digging around and found that Victorian house, was an old, one of those Jim Walt prefab homes that had like a wraparound porch around it. And it was not anything Victorian looking. And it was all run down, had 1980s decor inside, and it had been foreclosed on Stephen Phillips.
Yeah. Yeah, she gave the plastic bag to play with.
Exactly. And then she falls asleep, and they wake up, and she's, fast asleep on the couch.
Helen Pidcock, you go. Oh, you're here. Tim Waltz Homes. Okay,
Tim Waltz.
That's a troll.
So I was reading what Black Belt Granny said, and we haven't heard anything about that cardiologist appointment. Wasn't she supposed to get like an echocardiogram and like all this stuff because like the doctor heard something in her neck or something?
Who knows?
So yeah, I'm surprised we haven't been referred back to that yet.
Yeah.
How come she's not all Phil? I'm having so many problems. The doctor said to be calm, but I can't be because I've got too many problems. Oh,
right.
Whatever.
When she may or may not have finally went to have a mammogram after 10 or 20 years or whatever, then the rest of the clickbait, I got the phone call I was dreading. Oh,
and then she was acting like an echocardiogram is like some big procedure, and it's really not. It takes like 10 minutes, if that. Well, actually probably like 20, but it's not like a huge procedure.
That was her son, Tiffany. That's his voice. That's his voice with the janky accent. It's the same thing. That video of him making the salsa, that was Zeus talking without an accent.
I agree. Their voices do sound very much alike.
What a quinky
How would Jason have Zeus's Steven's whatever his name is, Steven, that his dog Ming or Zeus? He had a dog named Ming and one named Zeus. And that's where the Zeus Phillips came from. And that dog was there. And Glenda kept calling it Ming and it wouldn't come to her. Well, he wouldn't come to her because his name was Zeus. The dog's name was Zeus.
That and I think animals can sense that. That's not a dog person.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
So Rebecca is saying none of her subscribers ever commented about her son helping out. All of the comments are asking why Jill don't help out. Yeah, it's like, you're asking about Jill not helping out. Well, then you need to ask why Jason isn't helping out because
Jason is being cared for by another person.
Yeah. So y'all need to just blame him too if we're gonna blame Jill,
That's
right. Has he moved to PR permanently, Alice?
Pardon me?
Has he moved to Puerto Rico permanently?
I think maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be permanently. I think it was just a vacation home.
Yeah, we saw somebody sent me something that he was looking for a side hustle there.
Oh,
to drive somebody. He likes to drive, just like Zeus. Another coincidence.
Well, I'm gonna have to go because I have an appointment at 8:00.
Where are you going?
Are we only being on there?
No, it's my OnlyFans site. I have to log on.
Yeah, at 8:00. Where I want to know where inquiring minds want to know where you're going at 8 p.m. You should be going to bed.
I think Laura and I are probably the only people on earth that don't have a OnlyFans page because
I don't have
Taylor
one.
Would.
I don't have one.
I think you do,
cousin,
Taylor. You
my
just
cousin
not
and
tell
I together.
Right hand up to God, I do not have one.
Okay, well, even Alice has one, right?
I'm not into that.
My cousin and I drink tea together at night. She's in Corpus and I'm here.
Well, have fun, darling.
You do it on Zoom or something? FaceTime?
No, on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Just on the phone.
Well, have a great weekend, Miss Alice.
Good weekend, Alice.
Get ready.
I'm so glad you came on tonight. Almost never get to see you.
Take all your little turncoats with you, though, when you leave.
All my what?
Your little turncoats.
You look great, Alice.
Jane, Sandra, and McCracken. We'll say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on, Jane, Sandra. Come on, Beth. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
À tout à l'heure. Au revoir.
So what have you been doing? What have you been doing? Okay, now that Alice is gone, I'm going to tell you what her 8:00 appointment. She has to go hit the bong.
Let's hear it. Okay.
She has to go hit the bong.
Oh, I thought she was getting her teeth whitened.
No,
I thought she had an OnlyFans account.
She doesn't have the gummies.
I thought that was what she was advertising, her OnlyFans.
She doesn't have the gummies. She lives in Texas where you can't get them.
Unless you got to have a hookup if you live in Texas because we're so dry here, right?
He takes a sip of his Bacardi.
Tyler, quit. Hey, I don't come on here and bust your game, bitch.
Well, you can go ahead. I don't care.
Do I come on here and count your carbohydrates? Hey.
Go for it.
He told
No.
Glenda Zeus is right here next to me, and Zeus is right here next to me.
Yeah, it's been like a month since I've even bought Bacardi, and I knew this was coming up. And my friend in the radio business actually gave me for Thanksgiving a $1,000 gift certificate to a local liquor store.
Well, hell, buy me some too.
Well, I went there tonight. They finally called, and I said, I don't need this much liquor. They said, well, you have to spend it all at one time.
No.
What the hell kind of gift card is this?
Yeah.
Right?
I said, okay, give me 10 cartons of cigarettes. Let's see what that comes up to. She goes, $900. I said, okay, 2 half-gallon Bacardis for the next time Slender Gully goes online. Okay. 2 half-liter Cokes or 2-liter Cokes for mixers. Okay. I said, am I through? She goes, no, you got enough for 4 more packs of cigarettes plus me a tip. I said, okay, let's do that. And I said, how much was your tip? She goes, $8.13. I said, well, you earned it. Thank you. And she actually took that giant box out to my truck for me. God love her. So, yes, Taylor, I am back on my Bacardi, and I'm loving it.
Hey,
I
you
missed
go.
it.
You go, boyfriend. You go. That's all I gotta
missed
say.
getting, I don't ever get to go out with people or do anything or go to places. But when it's a Laura night, I'm going to have some cocktails. I don't care if that evil lady told me one time, you're slurring your words. Well, of course I am. That's the Bacardi talking. But you have to remember.
That's what happens when you drink Bacardi sometimes.
We're not at a police stop on the side of the road. There is no law being broken here, girls.
Right?
So,
you're drinking in the privacy of your own home. It's
Jackie,
perfectly fine.
I'm sorry.
Did y'all hear how Carolina, she said when she goes own home? I kid my friend from
It's
North
rubbing
Carolina
off
all
on
the
me.
time.
I don't mean for it to happen. It
I
just
know
happens.
my best friend is from Charlotte. He can't hear it until he does it, and then he goes, "Oh my God, I do sound like that." I would say your own home instead of your own home.
I don't know. My therapist lives in Charlotte, and she doesn't sound like that, so I don't know.
Well, God love her, but I just, me, I love accents.
I know.
Yeah.
Chuck, just me. Oh my glorious, sexy girlfriend, just me. Avalon wants me to do Ed McNan, and I want Dr. Now. What?
What's that said you could be her next ex-husband?
Gosh, I need a husband,
let alone
an ex-husband. Shit.
Laura, you remind me so much of my next ex-wife that, I mean, that's such an old Rip Taylor joke. Oh, look at her. What's the heart about?
Told you we had coordinating outfits on. I wore the earrings.
I got it.
Look at the baby.
I don't have that feminine or gay instinct to match that, but I noticed you have the tag on the wrong side out.
Oh, look at that pretty baby.
My tag is. No, that's not a tag. That's a thing. That's where you can put her in her seatbelt. That's not a tag. That's this.
You've triggered my OCD. Amigo.
Okay, listen. Listen here. Hey, steady, Chuck. It's not a tag. You see, it's a D-ring.
Nam yo ho renge kyo, nam yo ho renge kyo. Laura, are you okay? Since I think you told some of us you fell the other day, and
yeah, what happened?
God knows I've tripped on my rugs enough to know the feeling of face plants. Are you okay?
I am. It took my mind off the other pain for a while. I was not called out on my black eye. I got lots of concealer going.
It's the left eye, right? It's the other one.
The right eye.
I would have. I would not have guessed.
Now you can see it. Well, see, I did. That's why I strategically decided to part my bangs in the middle tonight. You didn't notice. What kind of co-host are you? You didn't notice.
You were made for Hollywood. I don't have the gay gene. I've told you that.
You see that
I just don't. I don't see stuff. I can tell you. I don't think you have on eyeshadow. I can't see. Taylor does either.
I don't.
Right? I do.
I ain't got no makeup on.
Oh, she has a little. Let me guess. Is the word taupe? I don't even know what that means.
Yes, it is. It's very subtle. But do you see that big bruise up here?
No.
I was gonna say I can't see
it. Can see it. I can see it in the monitor.
Of course you can.
Well, I have a new monitor too. I have a new computer. Or did I mention that? A timer 10.
How have you been feeling, Laura?
Even too high definition for you?
Yes. I don't. I hope that. Okay, I'm glad you guys can't see the bruise because that's. I hope that you all aren't seeing me in the clarity that I'm seeing myself in.
You're not. I'm not. No one ever does. You know. I am so proud of myself. I mean, y'all have probably surpassed this, but I got my first 65-inch TV the other day on Black Friday. It was normally $8.99. It was $2.99.
Dang, I would have bought that.
I went for it. I was like, I can't believe how quickly I've become accustomed to this giant TV in my house. It's like, wow, you know, reminds me of the old days of going to the movies.
Right.
Yeah. That's right. Glenda thinks she's talking about selling her TV. If she thinks she's going to get anything for a used TV, she would be lucky to have somebody come and take it away free for her.
Reminds me of that Jewish pawn shop show. They'd go, they'll give you $20, probably at the most, because I mean that stuff right now goes for $59 on Walmart.
We had, well, of course, Roy. He's a techie, and he worked hard. He could have what he wanted. But we had a big media room in Houston, and we had what was then really big. I don't know how big it was, but it is not big by these standards. But it was really deep. You know, it was one of those tube TVs.
Oh, yeah.
Tube and whatever. And with the surround sound and everything, that setup was $4,000.
Oh,
back in the day. I mean, we probably got that in like 2003, maybe 2002 or 3. And got a nice stand. Oh, okay. I know what it was. I know it was 62-inch because the TV stand I could get was only 60 inches. That piece of furniture, which wasn't a stand, it was a piece of furniture because the thing was so deep. But you couldn't see, you know, with 1 inch on either side.
That's when you have to pull this shit out and go, is this gonna fit?
Yeah. Hey, I know I use one of those every day at work.
What kind of job are you doing again?
Actually, I cut blinds at my job now, and I have to.
Is that what they call it now?
Yeah, that's what they call it now.
I'm kidding you, Taylor. I love you. I just
smart ass.
I know, baby. I'm sorry. Oh, look at Laura. She's measuring. Laura, what's the perfect necklace length for you?
What are you measuring over there, Laura?
I usually don't wear.
I want her to measure her neck because I wear a chain, but it's 28 or 30 inches long. Is that abnormally long?
No.
I mean,
well, you know what I always get for little girls on First Holy Communion. My gift is always a miraculous medal, and I get it on a 20-inch.
Oh, a miraculous Mary medal.
And I get
that was her day yesterday, and Facebook was flooded with that shit. So was Twitter. Really? Yes.
Well, I always get a 20-inch chain because a 20-inch chain is great on a grown woman, but when you give it to the little kid and it comes like down here, but it's
Their
okay.
navel
It's
kind of.
something that they keep all the time, and it's a 20-inch chain on a woman is about right.
And for a man, 26 is. You're telling me kind of normal?
Sounds fine. Yeah.
Okay. I have two of these. Some days I'm feeling
What are you going?
and some days I'm feeling the Jewish Holy Ghost.
Oh yeah. I know you got the Star of David too.
Hava Nagila Hava Nagila Hava.
Was it on this? It might have been on this channel when I realized. Did you guys see me when I had a ring with 2 charms on it?
I don't recall that. What was it about?
Oh, okay. This is me not having my glasses on. There's a lady at the salon where I get my hair done, and she makes jewelry. She's there.
Yeah.
She makes bracelets and stuff, and she makes jewelry. And
Ooh.
she had these little rings, and you could get charms on the rings.
Okay.
And I picked this one, and I saw this Star of David, and I thought it was a globe, the world. And this was not long after. Was it out here? And yes.
I'm remembering this story, but keep going because people haven't heard this.
I thought, oh, this is cool. The Star of David and the world. I'll get that in my. This was like after the horrible thing that happened. The horrible thing. Can't remember the date.
October 7th.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That was still, on my heart. And I thought, oh, I'll get this. The world, it's like the world stands with Israel. The world was Saturn. It was a charm of Saturn. So of course I've never worn that, and I keep forgetting to take it back to her.
Wait, describe it again. Was there a cross or anything on it, or was it just an S? Or
no, it's the rings. It's a planet with the rings. The rings around it. It's the rings. So you see it's Saturn. That's why I thought it was a globe when I didn't have my glasses.
Oh my God, yeah.
No, it was Saturn.
Well, there is an upside and a downside to shopping without or with your glasses. Taylor, do you wear contacts anymore?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Disposable or long during or whatever?
Long during, I guess is what they would be called. I take them out at night though.
I don't think the New York Times crossword would accept it if I put in long during.
Yeah, I put them in contact solution overnight.
Is that just saline, basically?
Yeah, it's basically like a saline solution.
How long can you wear them?
I can usually go about 12 hours, and then mine start to get a little sketchy.
You ever fallen asleep with them in? And
I have.
What happened?
My eyes just feel like really dry whenever I get up.
Do you use eye drops a lot?
I don't.
Do you, Laura?
Yeah, I have dry eye. I use moisturizing.
Oh.
Dry eye. But Roy has the kind that you're supposed to wear for. Yeah.
I swear by this.
Yeah.
It's got nifalazone and what's the other one called? Phenyramine. And if you have allergies, that stuff works. Because I've had red eyes since I was in 5th grade, and cops used to stop me and go, "You been smoking dope?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. I'm allergic to Orange, Texas. Sorry." And still am. No, go ahead, Laura. I'm sorry I interrupted. Go ahead.
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Joe.
So, okay.
What were we talking about? Come on, Taylor.
No,
eye serum, mist, Botox.
Marsha Brady, those aren't parts. Those are events.
What?
Okay, what's Carla doing there?
Oh.
Yeah, they
Oh, she's talking about Jail's accent.
don't park in there.
Do they know they sound like babies? What's that condition called when you have it's not cleft palate, right? But when people talk like they are babies and Jill talk like that sometimes. It's like, Mama, look at that
You want me to look
menu.
it up real quick?
That baby talk.
We get to have Louisiana Saturday Burger King. I'm like,
Seriously,
wait.
what would you think if your nurse came in and sounded like that?
I would send her away.
Well, if I was a nurse, I would ask myself to be dismissed of my duties for just
Here.
this.
It is not a voice that inspires a lot of confidence.
Infantile speech.
Yeah.
Or pedoalia. Or
Go for it, Taylor.
infantilism.
What?
I don't know. I just Googled it.
Do it again. Read it again.
Infantile speech.
Or
pedolalia.
Well, I like that. I like glossolalia. Ever heard of that?
No. Or infantilism.
Technical term for speaking in tongues is glossolalia.
Baby talk is also known as parentese.
Oh,
this is what I was going to say, Justin. Roy has the ones that you're supposed to wear for 2 weeks. You're supposed to change them every 2 weeks. But my husband is a little, shall we say, thrifty. And
he's not obese.
Are expensive.
You can say he's become thrifty, but he's no longer obese. Am I right?
He was never obese.
Well, I mean, he's shrunk down to like.
He's continuing to.
Teenage boy Roy.
Like, I mean, he eats he eats 1 meal a day, and then other than that, he only eats apples and nuts, and he works like a beast. He just went. I cannot believe what he did. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Anything outside of our gate is maintained by the HOA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've got the inside thing, all the outside. Well, he had rock delivered, and I don't know what it was, but it involved tonnage.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1 or 2 tons would be most likely.
He had this rock delivered. It's like big rocks, kind of like this, and he did all the flower beds outside because they're small. They have a little small rock, and they come with their big gas blowers. And they blow that rock out and they blow it underneath and blow it into our yard. And he just got tired of it. So he re-rocked our whole house. And when we lived, we built a beautiful house when we lived in California. And so that was the first time we ever did anything right from scratch.
What town is it in California, by the way?
In Bakersfield.
Oh, yeah.
Our gardener, wasn't a gardener, he was the landscape architect. Mm-hmm. He had these rocks. He ordered whatever tonnage he ordered of the rocks. He ordered.
I'll be back, y'all.
70 of these 70 big landscape rocks. Well, something happened in the order. He got the same weight, but it was 7. Oh. They delivered 7 rocks.
Wow.
So Roy was right. Oh man, he was into it. We had these huge, and one of them they built right into our pool. He worked together with the pool guy, and it was fantastic. We got so much more than we paid for out of the landscape guy and out of the pool guy because they were working together and they wanted nice pictures.
Of course, yes.
Roy with all these rocks. Anyway, he ended up Randall was his name. He ended up calling Roy Fred Flintstone. You're always talking about rock, Fred Flintstone. So here he was out there. He was Fred Flintstone again. Your laptop was about to die. Yeah.
I love Fred Flintstone and Wilma.
You got to keep those in. Robin, it was so nice to. Oh my God, there's still 126 people in here. We need to start talking to people.
You know,
Ivy, you sweetheart.
Laura, I usually am always onto your ass about highlighting things, and I know
my
game, and you know, you and I both will rewatch this 3 or 4 times in the next few days and
Like a
see all
person.
these
I know.
comments.
I watch it again to read all the.
Me too.
I watch it again
Yeah.
to read all the comments.
It's embarrassing when you see somebody ask you a direct question. You're like, "We were sorry. We're in the middle of a convo."
I know, and I've had some
you
people
want to answer them anyway.
Haven't some people complain to you that I ignored them? Somebody complained to somebody.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, please send Laura a message for me. I think I'm blocked. I've had that 2 or 3 times in the past 5 years, but
I don't ignore anybody.
you used to hand out those wrenches too often. Remember that?
Well, I had to give everybody a wrench. First of all, now I love all the wrenches. Best wrenches on YouTube, let me tell you.
Well, I think you might have given out one too many because some people.
I probably did. But
it's easy. It could happen to anybody. Yeah.
Well, what was happening in the beginning is they faked all the when I say they, I should say Glenda. Glenda faked profiles. She'd use the same picture and the same name, and they'd be in here, and you didn't know it. So I started giving people who I really knew it was them. I'd give them a wrench, and then they couldn't be duplicated.
What was the most common first name? Was it Karen or something? It was a Renee or something. It was a very easy first name, and then they just added a few names and letters. I don't know. You'll remember. Go ahead.
Well, what would cause me to remember? Oh, Glenda. Oh,
Tammy.
Oh, that's her. Yeah. Oh, Glenda is Tammy. She's Tammy R. She's Tams. She's all the. And she and Tammy, they wear the exact same size and they have the exact same taste. What do you think?
Same taste.
Yeah.
And that's a proof that Glenda Sully is a bad actress, and she's trying to fool everybody to somebody. Please stop. Go find me page for her.
You realize, of course, you're not saying anything because I speak American Sign Language, and I know that you didn't say anything just now. That was gibberish.
Well, that is the Mel Brooks point of view, which I am coming from to you, Laura. I am not one of your more intellectual friends like the U.S. Senator and governors. I am your crazy person as if you were born 20 years ago earlier and you were best friend with John Waters and Divine.
And you're talking this way because you're deaf, of course.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, Glenda in comments says the Walmart purchase was to get me through the winter, so I'm not shopping in ice and snow. Glenda, you idiot, you knew you had these bills, but it was your plan to go on and do a big 3-day, 4-day megathon. Yeah, right before Thanksgiving. Maybe people are feeling good. Tammy, yeah, Carla's got it down. That was Tammy.
Oh, my housekeeper and I started talking about this the other day. I said, you send somebody an independent laboratory, commercial Synthroid, brand A Synthroid, brand Z Synthroid, crush them up, send them to the labs. They will all come back chemically exact. And she's like, well, why does she think she needs the brand name? I said, because she's insane. And what she even describes is not an allergy. It's, what'd she say? It makes her bipolar. I'm sorry, honey. If that's the deal with Synthroid, let's get you back on the Medicaid referral list. Just Call in your zip code today to glendasully.com. Oh, Robin says she feels entitled. I know the real Tammy, she has to think a while.
She claimed she was a New York City detective. I guess that was supposed to scare me. And she did dot 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 dot. And then all the different Tammys have their own little idiosyncrasies in the comments, so we'll know that they're different people and they're not all Glenda.
Wait, is this about the time you put the GPS tracker on her shitty phone?
No, I put it on her
And
tire.
how did you manage to pull that off without being seen?
I put it on her tire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I forgot. And she still is recycling it like it's true, and even adding it was a normal thing that the car maker did. She found it. She thought it was GPS. Turned out it wasn't. So let's turn that into something more interesting. I'm being stalked by someone who put a GPS tracker, not on my tire, on my phone. Oh my God.
And then she called China, remember? And she called China, and I guess the time difference didn't matter at all. And she must have the China calling plan on her phone.
Yeah,
and
track phone. That's extra $2 a month or something.
The absolute number one person in the company called her back, and they let her know
he knew who she was, and so she didn't even have to say, "Do you know who I am?" He was like, "I know who you are. I'm going to call you and tell us what happened."
Did she actually call the police on? I can't remember. What did she call the police for when she showed them the washer and their washing machine?
Wait, I thought you were on something about China.
Oh, that was it. But I was remembering, what did she call the police? Did she call the police about that tracker? She called the police about something. She claimed she called the police. And
allegedly, yeah. I think she tried to something about the FBI.
With her washer dryer. Now, how did that come up? You have two officers in your. Excuse me, ma'am. May we see your washer dryer?
What happened?
She's not. She's asleep.
Kimosabi is saying.
Alexa, make an announcement. What's the
Carla, if that's all that makes her head feel funny at these times, Jesus God, just deal with it, and take an Advil.
Put some Kibbles to soap.
Oh,
Alexa made an announcement.
What'd she tell us?
I don't think there was. Oh, Alexa dismissed. I don't think there was never a real Tammy, was there?
It was 4 Tammys and Guan Chong and
Alexa dismissed. I don't think there was never a real Tammy, was there?
Oh my God.
I didn't ask her to announce that.
We're in the twilight.
Okay, I don't think
Twilight Zone.
There wasn't ever a real Tammy, was there?
I'll make some kibble for her.
Thank you. Alexa, make an announcement.
Tell Alexa.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Did any of y'all rename your thing?
Sweetheart.
Mine is called Computer now. So I'm like, Computer, where is Captain Picard? And he says, Captain Picard is not aboard the Enterprise. I have him set to British English. And in my bedroom, I have the woman set to Indian English. And she's like, I say, Computer, what time is it? It is 5:28 in the morning in Texas. Wake up and welcome to your new day. Oh my God. This AI is getting redonk-donk. not me, but I loved it.
Did she complain the Chinese?
I knew a drag queen one time named Chinette Set. Did she complain to the Chinese what, like Charlie Wilson? I sodium.
I don't know if Chuck is going to be able to process this, Carla.
Well, that's what friends are for.
Uh-huh.
And retirement and Gatorade. Hello. I wish you would call Donald Trump. Oh my God. Laura, you saw that thing I sent you from the Sun today? It looked like it was written by AI, and it was so bizarre.
I mean, yeah, I guess sometimes they must randomly troll YouTube for stories, and that's not one.
It was so off the wall. It was like, well, anyway.
Oh, well, when she lived in Florida, she was actually a nanny for Donald Trump. Yeah,
was?
Yeah, Glenda was. She took care of little Ivanka, little Don Jr., and little Eric. And in addition to he expected her, in addition to taking care of those three brats. And now you want to talk about some entitled brats. She was also expected to clean that whole damn Mar-a-Lago. And that is when Ivana was still alive, and she was a devil woman. She made her get on her hands and knees. She said, "Let me see if I can go find some dirt." And she used Ivana's toothbrush to clean the toilet. But the joke's on you, Glenda, because Ivana used a brand new toothbrush every day.
I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. Laura's got a brand new key. That's awesome.
I think we should get together and try them out to see.
I didn't even know that story. That's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Ivanka is fun.
He has been abused by every employer she's ever had. And it's a shame that she couldn't use all those executive secretarial skills ever again after she left Manpower.
Well, especially, with a resume like that, dang.
Somebody sent me a text saying they think she's being evicted.
Oh no.
Would that be true? Would that be true? Because then she'd have a good cover story. I had to move because I just couldn't afford to live there anymore.
I hope she does something amazing, like tries to just cross the border in her car and become suddenly a Quebecer. That would just
across the other border.
That would amuse me to no end. Jean du pays, c'est à ton tour.
They throw her right out. They throw her right out of the country. I don't know if Jan is still here, but
I just did that for Jean Deneau, and she will love me for it later. Oh, sorry. We are yammering over one another.
Oh, she's considered moving to Ecuador, but it's too hot and you can't speak the language. Well, listen.
Well, that's what it's called. Ecuador. It's on the fucking equator. It's the hottest place on earth.
I got a great idea. I have a fantastic idea.
All right, here we go.
This is real good. Since Zeus and Pellet now own a vacation home in Puerto Rico, why can't she just move there?
Living la vida loca.
For free.
Yes.
I'm sure that her son and daughter-in-law would let them live in her vacation. And when, they're not using it all the time anyway. And when they're there, she could just be, their cleaning woman.
Well, and she does love to clean, and she does love to declutter, and she does it several times a year. So as soon as she got at these people's house, she could do her thing. They'd be happy. She'd be happy. And what's that thing called? Feng Shui. That'll be all over the damn house. And Puerto Rico, right? What?
They supposedly they have a well. That's where Pellet's from.
Mm.
And
When I think of that thing, I think of the Flying Nun. Can I play that background music, or would we be deleted? I don't know.
No, I think it'd be fine. Oh, Lyle Crew, hello. What don't you believe?
Oh,
You don't believe that she was really angry? Oh no, she lives in anger. Anger is Glenda neutral. She really, yeah, because she has been wronged her whole life. She was never loved. She had a brutal mother who didn't love her, never taught her anything. Daddy who beat her. And he was, we learned today that he was an alcoholic, but she just didn't know it. But until they found the mountains and mountains of vodka bottles. Oh, she likes vodka just like the daddy.
Empty.
And so then let's see. Oh, then her first husband, how the hell she got him to marry her? It had to be the old story. No, it had to be. She was so upset that Harold, who she was so in love with, Harold married his actual girlfriend, and they're still married to this day. Harold just basically, did it in the back seat with Glenda. Because everybody in town, what's computer talk? Everybody in town knew how easy Glenda was. Her subs want her to write a recipe book. Oh yeah. Well, what a shame she threw away all those recipes that she's been hauling around for 50 years. She sure as hell hasn't used any of them to cook. Oh, the bakery said Jason is moving to be closer to aging father-in-law. Mrs. Jason would never answer the door. Oh, yeah. What is this? Are you hearing a sound? Is that you? Is that here? Is that in my? Roy might be effing with me with the Alexa.
I have to admit, I just blanked out for a minute because I was just scratching these cats and I was lost in the moment. It was very Zen-like, if you've ever been there.
Oh, that was a cat screeching. So, they sold the house in Orlando, which, by the way, the house only belonged to Pellet.
Oh.
In all my doxing, I happen to notice that his name was not on the title.
I love the word doxing. Does anyone here know what the doxology is? The first one who says it wins a gift card for me that will probably have a President Ford sticker or some shit.
Alexa, what is doxology?
Oh, look, she's going to pray.
The chanting of praises to God in various forms of Christian worship, often added to the end of canticles, psalms, and hymns.
Oh, yeah, of course. That little, the little thing that you sing afterwards.
I'm looking for the actual song. We still have a minute.
Okay, come on, get started, and I'll
come on,
praise him.
You're off to a good start.
Go ahead. Praise. It has a lot of praise in it. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. But help me.
She's lost the plot. Let's see, what's it called?
You gotta get me started.
Come on, let's see. Doxology.
See, you can't.
Siri. Hey Siri. Bitch. Hey Siri. Sing the doxology. Oh, let me clear my thoughts.
The heavenly host.
Praise Father. Absolutely. She is being coy, this woman. All right.
No, she didn't.
I didn't mean to throw this on a whole
Hi,
different.
Jennifer. Oh, yeah. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. That's right.
Praise him, O creatures here below. Praise him above, ye heavenly host. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen.
Yes.
That's
You
the
have
one
it all.
thing. When I was
You
a teenager in the
have it all.
Presbyterian church, that was the way I remember it. You know? Laura, what was your upgrowing church? Baptist or?
Please.
I forget. I know Catholic is a
I
big.
can't believe you cannot tell I'm a fallen Catholic.
Well,
Why do you think I would be buying gifts for First Holy Communions? You think I just have a bunch of Catholic friends and relatives by chance?
if I would ever recast that whole HBO series, The Sopranos,
Yeah.
you would be the wife. You would have Edie Falco's role. Can you feel it?
No, I never watched The Sopranos.
Think about, oh, well, now you'll start.
Never watched
Edie Falcon. She's your alter ego.
Oh,
Or
really?
just watch the series Nurse. Nurse.
Yeah,
Nurse.
I've seen. I've never seen it, but I know I know that it exists.
Your facial, your hair, your expressions, everything is Edie Falco.
Really?
I swear to God, you could play her. I really mean that.
Oh, I'm gonna have to definitely check her out. I may be very, very flattered or disappointed. I'll let you know which one.
Oh, she's not afraid to look gorgeous or raw. So I don't think you quite fall that on the scale, but yeah.
You've never seen me looking raw.
No, well, oh,
Nor has Roy.
wait, I have maybe think.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's fine. Yeah. I mean, it's just makeup and artists and lighting and
Yeah, I
hair.
wasn't looking too good with that black eye. With that black eye, it's like, damn, she's old.
No. It's just it's a matter of
I didn't
concealing.
realize how old is that.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, where did he go again? Oh, now you're back.
just me. I said Edie Falco, Edie, and then Falco, Edie Falco. So I hope y'all look that up. Just any of Edie Falco's roles. She's so amazing. Looking for a church. Wait, Carla. I think that series might have already been done. Hello.
One of the Silent Panthers who just texted me. That happens to be a really expensive purse from Australia. Do you want to buy it? Because it's going on Poshmark. As soon as I get a little more information from its owner, who is not me. You got sharp eyes there, girl. Sick New World canceled. What was that? Sick New World canceled. Well, I'm glad. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was going to Google because I want to see some pictures of this chick.
Are you looking up Edie Falco?
I hate it. Oh, here. Huh?
Also, you have a
Google.
little bit
Okay, y'all
of
talk amongst yourselves. Oh, it's just you, Chuck.
you have a
Oh no,
little
and now
bit.
you're gone.
No, I'm here. I just said you have a little bit of this night.
Here's some content looking for a church. Yeah, she the big Christian who's never been to church, although she did go to church only when she was on probation. And this nice lady in the church gave her a job in her home, knowing that she was a thief. Gave her a job in her home, and Glenda went through everything she had and told all about it. She thought the woman was crazy for collecting dolls. Well, a lot of people do that, you know. A lot of adults do that.
And she has stole that lady's stuff. Good.
She sure did. She went through everything she had. Nice Christian lady. That's the only time she ever went to church, when she was on probation. I guess it looked good to show the judge that she was going to church. Or maybe it was a requirement of the halfway and the 3/4 way house.
From everything I've ever heard, judges, lawyers, all that are so over jailhouse conversions. It just makes them sick. And when they hear somebody, I've changed because the Lord, they're like, oh, here we go. And
She got it. She was in a Christian dorm. Now, I am what pisses me off is that prison that she was in, as I like to call it, is paid for by tax money, and I don't want my tax money funding any Christian dorms. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Just like Texas, you gonna be teaching about the Bible in school? Oh, I don't think so. If I was still in Texas, I would be. And I am not anti-Christian, certainly not. I am not some raging atheist, but I believe in separation of church and state. Okay. Yeah, when I was in Texas, they always wanted we got to pray at football games. We all want to pray, but they only wanted prayers to Jesus Christ. There's other prayers, you know. Okay. Photos of Edie Falco. Oh, I don't want Edie Brickale, that's for sure. Oh, my goodness. Hey, there's a picture of her here getting an Emmy. That's quite nice. Oh, this one's quite nice. Yeah. Oh, no, she's much prettier than me. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's gone. Chuck, you're just completely blowing smoke. She is very pretty. You think she was protected in the Christian dorm? How do you know Glenda wouldn't be the aggressor, Carla? Absolutely. Just like a cheater. I've seen it with my girlfriends that marry when men, if you're a cheater, what's a cheater? Always a cheater. The roof would cave in if she went to church. No, she's not a Sunday. She does not go to church. And these people that buy, she's a Christian. Doesn't that ever? I mean, what is up with these subscribers that buy the sweet Christian mama? What is up with that? That she never goes. I know she's very pretty. He's blowing smoke up my behind. Glenda's would involve thunderbolts. Well, here's why I know that the devil isn't real, that Satan isn't real. Because if it was possible for Glenda to sell her soul to make, it would have long been done. Ivy, come on now. All right, you go. Now Ivy's blowing smoke. Oh my goodness, I got the smoke. Chuck, yeah, where did you go? Where did you go? You didn't do Dr. Now for your girlfriend. What kind of a, oh my God, you guys, we have been on here. I can't believe there's still 111. Now there's 108. There's 108 people in this room. Wait. I'm sorry. I gotta sign off to all you all. But I'm telling you, she had me so charged up with that first video, and you'll enjoy this, Glenda, because you did it. Whatever day that she had her first breakdown, it came through. I have a little text group of Super Panthers. And when I saw that, I couldn't believe it. I was so charged up, and it was just as well because it took my mind off of the pain. I have been in a lot of pain lately. Glenda was the one picking up skills. Carla, you are just way too woke. Oh, I disagree, Ivy. I think Jack Nicholson at his worst is much more attractive than Glenda. God, some of those pictures that she's been putting on those thumbnails. Oh my God, I got to look at that one again. I have to look at that one again where I just saw it for a second. The one featuring me, YouTube. Oh, see, now it comes up all the good stuff I like to watch. Oh, the 2-minute eyeshadow hack from Nicole. I'll have to get back into that. But first I want to go to, God knows, I don't subscribe to her, so it doesn't come up. Okay, yes, here it is. Oh, but it's a,
Hi everybody.
I don't get your face.
I'm on my way to jail.
Here. Let me get that off. I don't want her to get a half a penny. Oh, darn. But it wasn't my fault a month ago. Huh, I didn't see that. She's got a picture of a bologna sandwich and some crunch and munch, but it wasn't my fault. Okay, I reached my breaking point. That shows all her clothes. It's time to purge. Now, and here's a thing. Deborah Joy, you go, girl. Throw all that trash away. You didn't need it. It just weighs you down and makes you feel like you're suffocating. I always felt like pounds and pounds were gone off me when I purged. Oh, so Deborah Joy's watching your channel, huh? Interesting. Okay, here it is. What? All right, there it is. I want to see it. Okay, the picture in the middle. I'm not going to be able to make this. I'm not going to be able to enlarge it. The picture in the middle, yeah, that does look like The Shining. I am not Jill's responsibility. I am not my daughter's responsibility. The vodka bottles were empty. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, does it? If they weren't empty, then they would be. Oh, okay. So it's like half me and half Betty Davis. Oh, isn't that so cute? You think I look like Baby Jane? You wish you looked that good. Yeah, you wish you looked as good. And then here it says stalker. Is that me too? I can't tell. But there's another picture of somebody and it says stalker. I'm psycho. Maybe I'm stalker too. Oh, and deranged. But Glenda, don't you see it? It has a picture of you and it says psycho, deranged, and I'm not my daughter's responsibility. So who do you think you're talking about there? All right, kiddo. Oh, someone suggested she share apartment with another senior she, but no, having roommates isn't for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What are you doing? You're okay. You didn't do. Who knows when we're going to have it alive again? And you didn't do Dr. Now for your girlfriend, and you also didn't tell me that my lipstick was gone. Isn't that pretty? No, it's pretty orange. Oh yeah, do you think a roommate would live in a pigsty like that? Oh yeah, having Glenn as a roommate isn't for anybody. Oh, she misspelled it as in we're empty. Oh. Daisy Dude, glad you're here. Glad you're here. Okay, I'm going to sign off. We've been on here 2.5 hours, not the 5 hours that Glenda claims we're on. But maybe, maybe I'll just take that as a challenge. She's thrown something down. Maybe I'll be back with a 5-hour live. Now, to my nosy little friend in Texas, I hope I answered your question about the bag. And yes, it is brand new. It's in brand new condition. Okay, bye. Bye, y'all. Bye. Thanks a lot. Really, it was sweet. And oh my God, if that, I'll be here next time the spirit moves me, or the next time that crazy biatch goes off. As remember, what was her name? The sweet butterfly. What was Butterfly's name? Oh, I can't. I'll think of her name in a minute. But sweet Butterfly. She used to say, unless something pops off. So, unless, hi, Mimi loves crochet. Glenda is looking rougher. Oh, okay. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Mimi. You all stay blessed. And until next time, until something pops off or the spirit moves me. Thanks so much. I really enjoyed it, and I've been really going. I'm not don't want to, but I've been going through it lately with the pain, and this took my mind off of it. So bye everybody. Lay. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you, you sweet Ivy. And I didn't see. Was Claudia here today? I didn't see Claudia. I'm gonna have to text her, but she may have been here because in the beginning I didn't see anything. Okay, bye. I'll quit saying it now and actually go.